Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Continuing on the garage. So, as you can see, new lighting. Yeah, we got track lighting in here. My mom doesn't like it, I love it though. So, box was right there and we had a fluorescent light across. You can see where we put the spackle to fill holes, and there's another one right there. So, it had toggle bolts in it. So, if you don't know what toggle bolts look like those. So that's what was in it. Pulled the fluorescent light out, still down here on the ground, and put it in track lighting. And then we replaced the switch over here with a dimmer. So, try not to touch anything because it is hot. I still have it outside the box. So I can come and dim everything down. My phone will try to adjust for it. See, the lights are still barely on, but you can't really tell, but it's pretty dark in here. It's really dim. Even when this thing is on full bright, it's still not that bright in here, but I like it that way. So, it just kind of sets a mood. Once we get all the red in, it'll be even better. So what we're doing right now is, we have the breaker killed for in here, and I'm doing all this. My mom's at another job right now because she is a master electrician. Like I said, I've been doing this for 6 years. This is a fiberglass rod called the Glow Rock, because it glows in the dark. Not dork. See. Oh, yeah, camera won't pick it up, but ever so slightly it glows. So when you're like in an attic or whatever and you can't see, it'll help you see. So it's just going through the bottom of the box, down through this hole, and we're putting in a plug there and a plug there. And then I'm going to be putting in another plug right below that one. I have to cut the hole. She cut those two, but I'm going to go ahead and cut that. I need the drywall saw too, so I'll have to run back upstairs and grab that. And then we're going to turn that into a switch, and we're going to put a plug somewhere right along there, right where the tracking is. And so I can put like a neon sign, or maybe put another light in there, or whatever. So, future ready pretty much. So, if you don't know what these type of boxes are, they're called cut-in boxes. So you can slide them into drywall, and then when you tighten these screws right there and in this corner too, it pulls these fins up and rotates them out so they stick into the drywall and clamp on. So that's a cut-in box. So because this is was a garage, everything is ran in 12 and it's a 20 amp circuit. So we have to keep it as 12 by code. Well, I don't know if we actually have to by code because we're changing this to a bedroom. But it is going to be my room, and then I may draw more power. So we have the rod through there now, and then I'm going to electrical tape the wire onto there, pull it back through. I'll tape it onto that end and pull it through the bottom, so it's easier that way, because getting it back up through the box the other way would be a royal pain. So that's it for what I'm doing. I'll show you. So in here, my room's kind of a mess right now, but oh well. Two things came in today, speaker wire and the cord concealer, they call it. It's cable trunking. So that came in today. See, that's what it is. So that's that for now. So next, she's always got to be a big help. So I'm going to go ahead and reopen the garage door, get a little breeze in here. The slider will come in about 2.5 weeks. And then a buddy of my mom's, friend of ours too, he's going to come out and we're going to put it in, and it's going to go in right where this is. And we'll rip out the garage door and it'll be lovely. So without further ado, I'm going to go get all these plugs in and then catch back up to you guys when I get all these plugs in. So, see you then. Alright guys, as you can tell, it's been a while. Seems how the walls are now red. Beautiful, ain't it? it's actually like the next day my dad got home again because he's a truck driver, so he's not always home whenever he's out driving or whatever, but things have been slow, so he's back home. But it's the next day. He just finished painting everything. This is still pretty wet. He just finished rolling everything out, so it'll be a lot darker when it dries finally. And we plan on putting on 2 more of those light bases for the track lighting, like 2 there and there, just so give a little bit more light in here. It's a little dark. My mom thinks it'd be a good idea to brighten it up, and I'm just like, okay. So as you can tell from the time lapse, got that outlet in. That's the only one I filmed because it would all be the same. So all the outlets have been replaced. They are still all taped off. They've all been replaced. You notice that's just a box, and I'll tell you the reason why. So the main feed is right there. The home run, actually, is what we call it. The home run is right there. And then there's 12 that runs down there, 12-2, and 12-2 to here, this box, then down to there, then 12-2 to this box, and then from that box, because we didn't add a plug down there because that's where the wardrobe's going to be, from that box over to here. From this box goes down to there. Well, we removed an outlet from here because this is where the futon is going to be. I just got paint on my foot, I'm pretty sure. Because the futon's going to be right here. It's that futon couch right there. We're putting it here. I got to fix it a little bit if you can't tell. Right there, you see that washer? Well, that's because the bottom board is kind of broke. So, but what we're actually planning on doing is right here putting in a switch, and then up here when we get the tracking removed, we're going to be putting in another box. It'll be lower down, and so I can hang like a neon sign or something, be like cinema or whatever, something that I can hang in there. So I just wire nutted that off, like Callie, and no, because we're gonna end up putting in a switch. So whatever's left over is in here. A couple of the old plugs she put back in there, all the old plates, the new plates, and one of the extra plugs. So yeah, everything turned out quite nice. I just uploaded the first video. Seems how today is the 2nd, because my speakers are showed up today, which you'll see right after this video. So yeah, switch is in here, still works just fine, even though we did just replace it. I did adjust the dimmer settings, because if you look right there, there's a little, I'm pretty sure it's just a potentiometer in there, because if you don't know, dimmers are controlled by Tri-X, as far as I'm aware, because that's what Tri-X are designed for. AC, because normally a MOSFET only has a one-way diode in it. Forget what the actual technical name of the diode is, but that's just so DC can flow one way. But a Tri-X has 2 diodes, so it can flow in both directions. So that just basically adjusts the minimum and maximum settings, and then this is how you can adjust in between. So I adjusted it because before, when I would slide it all the way down, just tape in my way, when you'd slide it all the way down, they would still be on. Now it's not like that, so it's got a little bit better control. See, it's not quite all the way down yet. You can still see a little bit of light. Now it's off. So yeah, that's what I did. But that's gonna be it for this video. Video lengths are gonna vary a lot just depending on what content. The next thing is, well, we'll be 2 weeks away from now, and that is replacing this garage door with the slider. Friend of ours, contractor that my mom and I work for, we trade work all the time, and so he's going to come out here and put in a sliding door, and we're all going to help out with that because we had a custom one built to fit between there, so it would be a perfect fit. Barely any framing we'll have to do, if any, and then we'll be able to finalize painting all that. We'll get all the carpet in, and then get to do the fun part, which, if you know what that means, then that means that mounting a TV, putting a temporary or permanent entertainment center right there, because we just have some wooden shelves that you can destack that'll fit right there. Mounting all the speakers, putting in all the cable trunking, so it's 3 speakers there, subwoofer probably down in that corner or that corner, and then run all the cable trunking on the top, get the couch in here, speaker there, get the wardrobe in here. Beautiful thing, right? So that's the plan. I'm excited, like really excited. This is gonna be so cool. It's gonna be the best home theater room on a budget. Seems how this budget was $1,000 max. That's what I said for myself, and I did this at like $958. Once I add the RGB, it's gonna be a little over 1,000 because, well, RGB for 32 feet is $48, and this room is 14 by 11, so that comes out to be an astonishing 60 feet. Wait, yeah, I think so. Yeah, 28 plus 22. No, 50 feet. Wow, I'm really brain dead. Holy crap. 50 feet. That sounds right. I don't know. It's a tiring day, and dogs kept me up all night last night, so. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys like the red. I personally love it. Perfect color for a home theater room, I think, because red will help absorb a lot of light. See, on camera, this looks like 5 shades brighter than what it is. It's like a dark maroon. It's crimson red, so this looks really, really light in the camera. So let me see if I can try to show you what it looks like to me. That's pretty well what it looks like in person. About like that. About like that is what it looks like in person. But once all the light hits it, the camera just gets a little whited out. But enough rambling, and just trying to get a rundown of what's going to be happening. We still got to put a piece of wood up there, paint over all that and everything else. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.